Who will find out you filed bankruptcy? Hopefully not that many people. Now, of course, your creditors will find out that you filed bankruptcy. On the day you file bankruptcy, you list creditors in a creditor matrix. The bankruptcy court mails out a notice of bankruptcy to each of your creditors from the Bankruptcy Noticing Center located in Virginia. So all of your creditors will find out you filed bankruptcy. Your employer will generally only find out you filed bankruptcy if you're being garnished and the attorney has to advise your employer that yes, you filed bankruptcy, please stop the garnishment immediately. Unfortunately, your ex-husband or ex-wife may find out you filed bankruptcy if you pay them child support or alimony. When you file bankruptcy, if you pay what's called a domestic support obligation for child support or alimony, you're required to list who you pay it to so the court can give them notice that you filed bankruptcy. That's it. Those are the people that find out. Now, the bankruptcy court itself gives a simple listing each day of the names and type of chapter of people who filed bankruptcy in that state. The list is a little hard to find on the court website, so you would have to have a very nosy neighbor who's checking the court website daily to find the name and chapter of bankruptcy. It doesn't give your address, doesn't give your social, doesn't give your city, simply lists the name. And then any attorney who has Pacer access, which is a kind of online search tool for attorneys, he can run a search to see whether or not you filed bankruptcy. Hopefully attorneys don't abuse this and they're simply doing it as part of a pre-bankruptcy screening process. Attorneys generally don't hop on Pacer and play just for their leisure time. It costs money to run those searches. Now, in all the cases I filed, it has not been a big issue of friends or family or neighbors being able to find out that you filed bankruptcy. However, if you leave your mail on the counter, your mother-in-law may notice that there's a letter from the bankruptcy court giving you your meeting for your creditors. You don't want to leave that letter out in the open. I once had a case where the debtors filed bankruptcy. About a week later, their drill team daughter arrived at school, and on her locker was duct-taped a printed-off copy of her parents' bankruptcy petition. This is the worst kind of bullying possible, and that is a pretty extreme example. That's the only time I've seen that someone's bankruptcy actually got out in the public where they were humiliated by it. So generally, no one will know, except for your creditors, maybe your ex, maybe your employer, and any attorneys who are running a search. Otherwise, it's kept fairly quiet. It's between you and your creditors in the court. Have a great day.